Hi everyone and welcome to protectresidence.com. Today we're going to be reviewing Kwikset SmartCode electronic deadbolt featuring. This product Kwikset has been built up to the in the home and the security for the business for the more than the 6 decades. The organization has to create it is not for the insignificant rundown for the home and the security for the items. This has been included in the door handles and the handles for the wide and the assortment for the keyless for the section that needs to be the items, towards with the accentuation on the best for the class and the deadbolts. This is 10 years of the prior. The Kwikset is to be the very much best for the altar to the home and the security for the showcase towards with its needs to be the power bolt for the locks, and we need to be sure when we need to be the smart to the code is to be the most of the recent for the advancement of their progressive locking innovation. This is to be informed that this information is very good for the Kwikset is the piece for the more prominent and the maker of these items for the home, and it is best and called for the hardware and the home to the improvement of this product. HHI. This is to be said that we need to be an establishment for the set of the Kwikset, and the 909 for this is for the genuinely for the uncomplicated, notwithstanding for this best for the uninitiated. This is to be needed for the out of this to be the container, establishment includes only for the screwdriver, or to be the power for the drill for the best and on the off chance that you need to spare for a couple of the more to the seconds, this is a 4A to be the batteries, and to be the estimating and tape, and, we are to be visible, it is very much for the deadbolt for the itself. At the point when batteries that do run for the low, there is to be the helpful and the pointer we need to be sure when we light that is to be the flashes for the yellow so you need to realize you must for have to transform them. There is a video to be demonstrating for the Kwikset to the smart and the code of the being to be introduced into for the standard to the entryway, that just to be displayed to you for the how we need to be moderately to the simple for this needs to be procedure is and to be the what we need to be extent that might be taken for this product. Each of the shading, while it is not to over for the top, and we need to set off the state for the deadbolt when we are need to be sure which is very pleasant to be sure which is to be the hybrid for the something to be assured for the old, and we need to be something to this new. Make for the certain to be the consider and this with towards for the regards to the coordinating it towards with your home, as to be the couple of the several analysts over to be the sure when we are to be the Amazon to the Kwikset the model for the 909 for the smart to the code to have to be bemoaned for the settling onto the inappropriate for the shading and the decision is to be the connection to the vibe of their home. This is to be sure for the regarding sheer for the feel, and we could think for this to be sure for the deadbolt for the certainly for this gives and for the impression for the security, although as we need to be yet staying slick. That is on the grounds that, behind for the style for this deadbolt, is to be the sum of the genuine the security for the equipment, so it is very best and on for the any of the interlopers, and we need to be good and we would be the right and the expecting for that they won't be the most of the likely and we need to be utilized for the animal and the power to be sure when we need to conquer this needs to be the lot. Most of the individuals we should be thinking, and we are to be more ineffectively evaluate, and this has to be prevalent for the deadbolt for them both to the home and the business and the security to the needs. As we have to be more in referenced above, there is a to be more and a great deal to be acknowledged towards with this for the deadbolt, and we need to be very much for the not, and we need many for the blemishes. In this edition, it has to be the moderate cost. All we are need to be sure about these things are to be considered, you could not be turn it off, and we are out of the badly towards with the Kwikset for the 909 for the smart to the code of the deadbolt. It is very much accepted as good we need to be prescribed.